No, maybe I'm living yours though. I'm still figuring that one out, you know? Just hanging.
Yeah?
That was a good work. How are you? Yeah?
Yeah.
How's your dad doing?
Pretty good. Hanging in there.
Yeah? Good deal, man. Wait, brother.
Just being nice.
Sounds right. Why are you tired?
I just played the cross game.
You guys win?
Yeah. Their JV team's awful. These guys are.
They're hurting now. They're missing like 5 guys.
Alright.
I think their coach left too. Alright.
Well, start time?
Huh?
Oh my god.
14 minutes. Who are you guys? Hunter starting?
Huh?
Hunter starting?
I guess so.
I'm missing the Avs, dude. I was so pissed when they moved it back.
Oh, it's at 7:30.
I was like, son of a... Because, I mean, 4 o'clock, I'm 5:30 out of here. I'm like, I'm getting there, man. I'm going to watch the game. Now it's going to be like, maybe catch the last 10 minutes of the third. Darn it. Darn it. Shoot, I'm tired. And here on that, I'd drive down and call it a soccer game for the girls on Tuesday in Junction.
Yeah?
And I came back and get home till like 12:30. Like, nope, just getting too old for that crap.
They win?
They lost in in overtime. Not double overtime, just single. Are you a sophomore? Junior? Are you going to play varsity next year?
Yeah. And you'll have to get somebody else to come from me.
I'm surprised we even got people that are as consistent as they are this year. I'm being honest. Oh, maybe don't.
Apparently I do a pretty good job of it, though.
You do. You sure do. Maybe you'll just have to quit the team and become a videographer for him. Matsy, we're just online today, dude. Oh, good chat. Good chat. Good chat. Good chat. Let's try this again. Alright. That would be 0 for 2. Over. There you go. Round 3. Yep. What the hell? Oh, hey, coach.
Ain't it great to be a devil?
I think that the Devils don't appreciate.
More?
Dude, what is going on?
You know that?
I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my phone or...
It's my life. Yeah. Good evening, welcome by high school for today. Smart Boys Boy Cross concept featuring the visiting Steamboat sailors and your home by high school. Both teams are members of the past education athletic. Please remember that the coach is a coach, like play, and the officials officiate. As a fan cheer for your team. Please help us hold up the positive sports and the environment at your team. At this time, please rise as the singing of the national anthem.
You're on the score clock?
I don't know. They're doing it down there, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, down there at the table.
Okay.
Yeah. I think so.
All right.
No fucker.
Hey. Doesn't hurt me at all. One or the other. Okay, let's see here. Corner slice.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. What would? I'm just online today, so I can kind of do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Worry about the commercials.
We're board hopping.
Battle Mountain playing right now against girls soccer team.
Really?
We're gonna do like back to back. Usually it's like pretty perfect because it's 4 o'clock and then 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
For some reason, these guys switched. I don't know. Beats me. I don't know. That guy is number 20 and he's not small.
Their JV goalie was the same size.
Here we go. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here from Hot Stuff Stadium. Your Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team just about set to take on the hometown Eagle Valley Devils. Should be a great matchup. Your Sailors are going left to right online. Want to thank our exclusive video streaming sponsor, The Corner Slice.
After tonight's game, head to the Corner Slice for $2. There are 2 slices for $5. There's an all-new menu, decor and vibe, great for families and kids. The Corner Slice is located in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, and you're going to love it. Steamboat wins the opening faceoff, and the Sailors will have that first offensive possession of the game. Just underway here from Eagle Valley High School and Hot Stuff Stadium. Will Eck gets this to Kieran Hahn, far side corner of the box. It's going to be Tyler Doyne, down low to Peterson, into X now. Sorry, that's Peterson who got it from Meyer. Peterson trying to come out front with the ball, and he gets beyond the goal line, looking for an option. It's Doyne. He shoots, and that one just wide. Mason Yurkak had a read on the ball. It hops up and over the goal frame, however, and stays out. Steamboat does chase it down. Meyer gets this one in, finding Mac Moody over to Kieran Hahn. Hahn, a little shake and bake play, tries to duck that left shoulder and get free, and his pass is going to go all the way to the far side of the field, and Peterson kept it in play. What hustle there. Davis Peterson chasing it down, and he's able to keep it in play by about 2 balls lengths, and it's going to be a Steamboat possession still offensively. Here's Tyler Doyne. Doyne shoves off of a defender, has a shooting lane, doesn't take it. Gets hit up high. It's worked down low now to Meyer, has to chase it down. He's able to do so as well, and Steamboat with a couple really nice plays. They're able to keep the offense going on here. Scoreless so far from Hot Stuff Stadium. Pass from Meyer. Caroms off of a defender. It's headed towards that 50-yard line. Again, Steamboat able to keep it in play. What a job there. Sam Frakowiak and Grant McNamara reaching over. And the ball never makes it across, so no over and back infraction. Steamboat still with it. Working the perimeter once again. It's X. A pass from Meyer. Intercepted. And it's going to be taken by Paul Battle. Battle, though, loses it on stick check, and Steamboat has it again. Mac Moody up the near side of the box to Kieran Hahn, and he keeps it going along to Will Eck. Far side now, taken by Tyler Doyne. 10 minutes to go here in first quarter play. Doyne inside. His pass just got away from Peterson, but again it looks as though Steamboat will chase it down. Mac Moody this time, the man to do so. As now it's going to be Steamboat who has it from the near side. Deep corner of the box. Fired up top to awaiting Will Eck, and Eck now will progress along to Doyne. He passes one off to Kieran Hahn. Hahn makes a move, and then backpedals to the top of the box, middle of the field. Fires a pass off to Will Eck. He's got a lane. He shoots. Big save from Yurkak. And that'll be another possession opportunity here for Eagle Valley. Devils trying to get their first offensive set going. Long ball from Yurkak, and it's an errant one. It'll go out of bounds. It's on the Steamboat half, and the Sailors will take over once again and bring out a fresh offensive unit here, as the inbound play will come from the far sideline just in front of that Steamboat bench. Whistle starts. We're back underway. 9:11 left in a scoreless game here from Eagle Valley High School. Pass comes to McNamara. McNamara feeds one up. He was looking for Dillingham. Got away from him. Chased down, though, by Meyer. And Meyer's a GLE far side. And will trot towards X. Now stops. Goes back up to Jackson Lynch. And Lynch fires one to McCray Dillingham. Dillingham, top of the box, middle of the field. Makes a move, fakes a pass to Peterson. Now takes a shot. That one skips well over the goal. But Meyer is the one to chase that one down. And Steamboat will maintain possession here. Just over 3 minutes into this game, and the Sailors have had possession offensively almost the whole time. The couple chances that Eagle Valley's had to clear their end, they have not been successful in doing so. Now a pass gets away from Meyer, and that will go across the end line. So it turns into another opportunity for the hometown boys donning white uniforms. Your Sailors are in those away red jerseys, white numbers, gray shorts. An intercepted pass from Moody. Meyer has it. Fast break chance. Goes over to Peterson. Ducks his shoulder. He's in. He shoots. What a save from Yurkak, who somehow got a piece on that one. Sends it wide. Great opportunity. You felt like it may be that first goal coming our way, but Yurkak slams the door on that. 8:07 left and ticking down in first quarter play. Still scoreless here from Hot Stuff Stadium. Ball is worked to Matt Kempers. He goes over to Jackson Lynch. Lynch plants the left foot and cuts left to right. Passes one to Dillingham, who shots a high riser and ends up going over the field over the goal and out of the field of play. Chased down, though, again by Meyer. And he will take this in from the X position. Meyer now fakes a pass out the near side. Going to try and run out front himself. Meyer, backdoor play there to Moody. Behind the back shot. Goes wide. Wouldn't have counted. Crease violation. And just like that, another turnover. Eagle Valley will have an opportunity to try and get this over that midfield line with possession. They haven't been able to do so yet. 7:40 left here in first quarter action. Scoreless from Hot Stuff Stadium. Want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. And Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. Eagle Valley again. Errant plays. Here comes Mac Moody. He's on a partial breakaway. Shoots and scores. Mac Moody will open up the scoring. And your Steamboat Sailors jump out to a 1-0 lead on another errant play from Eagle Valley, trying to just get up out of their own end, and they have struggled to do so to this point in the game. Devils are definitely a young squad, mostly freshmen and sophomore with a few seniors and juniors mixed in, but this is a team that is reloading here this season and will be better off next year for it. But for now, Steamboat has that 1-0 lead. The advantage was given to them by Mac Moody, who fired one home past Yerkak. 7:20 left in the first quarter of play here from Eagle Valley High School. You're tuned in online at steamboatradio.com. On our station that we normally are, KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM, there is currently girls soccer. Just should have gotten underway as Battle Mountain and your Steamboat Sailors girls team do battle. Pun fully intended. Worked up field now, and Steamboat takes it again. Your Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team here from Hot Stuff Stadium gain the box with a 1-0 lead. Pass is worked that far side, top of the corner where Peterson has it. Peterson now gets around a defender, opens up a lane, runs into X, and stops up. His pass coming out front is knocked down by Yerkak, scooped up, however, by Mac Moody, and Steamboat has it yet again. Sailors right now are dominating the possession numbers. Eagle Valley has yet to really get any offense going. Steamboat again keeps it in play, just barely, but they do. It is worked out of X by Peterson. 6:16 to go. Here comes Peterson, shoots and scores. Davis Peterson tucks one home on a little wraparound, coming out on the far side of the goal, scoring his first of the game, and it's 2-0 just like that. In the early goings of this first quarter, your Sailors, after Yerkak made a couple early really big saves, finally able to beat him, twice in fact, and now have that 2-0 lead. Want to thank Steamboat Dental Center, dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Also, Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. And Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Lynch is on the near side, Colombo on the far. Those are the wingers from McCray-Dillingham, who initially lost possession, but it's still on the ground. Sailors are going to have help coming in, but it's Eagle Valley who scoops it up, and the Devils will have their first chance at some offense as they finally will set things up around the perimeter here. Under 6 minutes to go in first quarter play. Pass comes in the near side. Wilson has it there. At GLE, he fires up a quick little feed to Blomquist. Blomquist goes to the middle of the field with a pass to Luke Jeffers, and Jeffers continues it along. Worked into X now. Joseph Hall has it and spins away from McNamara and makes a pass, gets it back, and gives it off now to Corbin Wilson. Wilson trying to get away from Sam Frikoviak. Do want to thank Gibby. He's helping out with the camera here today. And if you have anything positive to say, you can thank Gibby. Anything negative, you can just tell me that I'm doing something poorly. Let's keep that kid's confidence level high, folks. Worked around. Steamboat has another chance at it. Sailors are able to scoop up a loose ball. Kamer Colombo struggling to do that, finally does. And a long pull, Mitty is going to have to once again try and kick this forward, and a scrum ensues. Ball is still on the ground. Sailors running out of time to get it into the box, and they kick at it. It's loose, picked up by Eagle Valley. They lose it. And now a whistle blows, and it will be Eagle Valley ball. The Steamboat has a failure to advance whistled against them. 4:53 left. 2-0 lead for your Steamboat Sailors, who are left to right here on SteamboatRadio.com. Tonight's exclusive video streaming sponsor is the Corner Slice. All taken up field now by Eagle Valley. Devils are going to have this one. It's Jake Farrell who works it. Gains the box for the boys in white and trots to the middle of the field now, top of the box. Farrell going to that far side of the field will finally pass it off, finding the stick. Initially found the stick, at least, to Zach Booth. Lost it. Got it back. Nice job from Booth, hustling that down. And Booth gets it back on a give-and-go play from Joseph Hall. Booth now. Back to Hall again, near side. Work to GLE. And Corbin Wilson will take it out, trying to turn a corner. Ends up passing it back up top, as it'll be Jake Farrell with this. Cradling away from the pressure put on by McCray Dillingham. Dillingham still swinging the stick. Nice job from Farrell. He's able to get away from that. And nice job from Verkowiak, who eventually comes in and stick checks Farrell. That ball hops away from a man at the end line, as I think that was Booth who was trying to chase it down, had an effort at it, but eventually lost it, and so it will be Steamboat ball. Are you trying to go up and down with it, or what are you trying to do? Okay, all right. Just trying to help out, man. Whew. Fiery little high schooler there is trying to help me out with the video. Here comes Kieran Hahn for your Steamboat Sailors. Passes one off to Will Eck. Eck with a fast break chance. Shoots and scores. Will X decides, hey, I've got a lane. I'm going to take it. And he makes no mistake in firing it home. 3-0 lead for the Steamboat Sailors. As we have just 3:29 left in first quarter play. Hahn's going to stay out there to take this face-off. He'll have Stropbeck come onto the field with Bridger Boyd as the LSM on that far side. And your Sailors now looking for another possession here. It's pretty windy out there. At least there are gusts that are pretty good. So Steamboat's going to have to, or they will want to, get as many possessions as possible. You got at least one fan, I'll tell you that much. Gibby. Hey, will you zoom in on the face-offs if it's convenient? After a whistle and a loose ball foul, Steamboat's going to have another possession. It's going to be taken by Mac Moody. He's GLE near side. Fires down to X. Tolekmeyer quickly out front. Kieran Hahn with a shot and a goal. And it's 4-0. Christopher, did you teach him that? Unbelievable. Kieran Hahn opening up a nice lane with a cut. And it is going to be a quick timeout taken here by Eagle Valley. I'm going to put the headset down. We'll be back with more. This is Steamboat Sailors Boys Lacrosse today online at steamboatradio.com, exclusively brought to you online by the Corner Slice. 4-0 lead for Steamboat. And we'll be back with more first quarter action. There's 3:07 left in this first stanza.
This tripod's awful.
Yeah, it's mine.
So bad.
I know, but it was never meant to actually be utilized like this.
Well, I should just bring
That's just
mine.
what we have, huh?
I should just bring mine.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I have
Go for
this
it.
one with a good video head on it.
As long as you have the piece that we can put on to the camera.
Yeah, as long
Which is just right here.
Yeah, this is just, I can just screw my quick
Yeah,
release
that's
plate in the
what I'm
bottom
saying.
of it.
As long as you know that. You good?
Who texted you that?
Chris, Mom.
Oh.
He's like, Gibby's awesome, man. That's why I said Christopher.
I thought you were talking to another teacher. I was like, I think that's
Liam?
John. Yeah, Liam. I was like, I'm pretty sure Christopher is Jonathan's older brother. That's okay.
You know, I'm wrong. Wrong often, never in doubt. Back with you here for a face-off with 3:07 to go. Your Steamboat Sailors have a 4-0 lead. 4 different goal scorers as well, so they're spreading the wealth here from Hot Stuff Stadium. Face-off man's going to be McCray Dillingham. Jackson Lynch on the near side. Other winger looks to be Yonka, I believe. And off of the face-off. Ball is loose on the ground. Yonka fights for it, and he scoops it up. Nice job here from the LSM. Sean Yonka is going to fire it up to Mac Moody. He'll turn towards the bench now and trot off the field. Sailors gain the box, and it's worked low to Hofer. Hofer is going to trot towards X. Still looking at that far side of the field. He's got a cut man. There was Peterson. Opened up a lane for Hofer. He takes it, passes up top to Matt Kempers, and Kempers goes along further as the Steamboat Sailors work the perimeter. It's Jackson Lynch with the ball. Trying to duck that left shoulder. Doesn't get around his man. Instead, he fires it to Peterson. He rips one in on goal, but a big save from Yurkak. And his outlet pass hops once. It's to the turf. Scooped up by Matt Kempers. And Steamboat right now continuing their dominance with the possessive game. Here comes Kempers. Tries to fight off a number of players. Eventually lost the ball. It's going to be kicked at and scooped up by Ben Hofer. He almost stumbles to the turf. It is hard to run. I understand that, man. It's a predicament for all of us. And now it's Mac Moody with possession for Steamboat. GLE near side. Fires up to Jackson Lynch. 2 minutes on the clock and ticking down in quarter one. Lynch makes a move. Doesn't like to shoot left-handed, so he passes off to Kempers. Kempers tries to shake and bake. He doesn't do a whole lot of cradling with the ball. He's more of a hockey guy. Now it's Davis Peterson. Peterson going to try and get free. Rips one low and hard and just misses. And that will bounce around the track field. Steamboat's the first one there, though. Ben Hofer was the man to maintain possession. And now it's going to be worked up top. McCrae Dillingham has this with 94 seconds on the clock. Dillingham fakes a pass to Kempers, takes it himself, fired it just wide. Nice job from Yurkak. He's done a pretty solid job with his angles here this afternoon, though it is 4-0. Your Sailors still on top in a big way. Here's a chance right off of the ensuing throw-in as Lynch got the feed from Peterson. Goes up top now instead to Matt Kempers. Kempers going to take this one as he's marked up on by Alex Fritzler. Gets away from Fritzler. Shoots one, but it was a stick check right as he went to go forward with that shot. The shooting motion ended up getting carried away from him. Ball is now worked by Davis Peterson on the inbound. Whistle. Here comes Peterson out front. Shoots and scores. Davis Peterson tucks home his second of the game. And it's 5-0. Your Steamboat Sailors have come out here and they are ready to play. 64 seconds left in first quarter action. 5-0 lead for Steamboat. While we have a second, I want to thank Mountain View Car Wash helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Also, Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. Offering customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Sailors up 5-0. With still 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the first quarter of play. You are tuned in to SteamboatRadio.com. Watching this one, our online exclusive sponsor is the Corner Slice. You can head over there for 2 slices for just $5 after the game. Here comes Mac Moody, another possession earned in the face-off circle by your Steamboat Sailors. Hahn was the one to win that. He's going to get assistance off the bench. Tyler Doyne trots onto the field, spins off of one man, has help from a little moving pick. Kieran Hahn got in the way of a man, opened up a shooting lane, and the shot caroms off of Yurkak and out of play. Chased down by Ben Hofer. Steamboat possesses again, comes out far side GLE, up to the top of the box, passes to the middle of the field, finds Kieran Hahn, and Hahn will run away from one defender, cuts to the middle of the field again, now spins back to this near side, passes one off to Peterson, jumps up, gathers it in, and Davis Peterson now turns upfield again, but he's stick checked, and then comes right back and gives a stick check of his own. However, it's scooped up by Eagle Valley and taken upfield by Bergen Blomquist. Blomquist now feeds one to Jeffers, and Jeffers comes as there's a fast break here for Eagle Valley. Chance shot and a goal. Nice looking tally there from Corbin Wilson. And that makes this a 5-1 game here from Eagle Valley High School. Just 2.2 seconds left on the clock. Wow. Good job there from Eagle Valley. That'll gain some momentum. Last second goals generally do that. And we will have one face-off, but it'll be only for the stat padding. Sounds as though Battle Mountain's already scored and is up 1-0 against the Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team. Hopefully they can bounce on back. 5-1 lead here from Hot Stuff Stadium. your Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team up in a big way. Faceoff is put to the turf, pushed forward by Eagle Valley, and that brings us to the end of 12 minutes of play. Back with more. This is your Steamboat Sailor Sports Connection. Online today at steamboatradio.com. On KTYV, there is Steamboat Sailors Girls Soccer, so feel free to head on over there, listen to that for just a brief second before returning to play here as your Sailors boys lacrosse team up 5-1 after the first quarter of play. So long. Back for more.
So pretty enthusiastic.
Do I? That's the one. Say who was starting goal for Steamboat because we're down there. Whoopsies.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in online at steamboatradio.com. This is Steamboat Sailors Boys Lacrosse, brought to you exclusively online by The Corner Slice. If you'd like to, after the game, head on down and get 2 slices of pizza for $5. Can't think of a better deal in town. 11:56 left. It's a 5-1 lead for your Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team after the first quarter of play. Back with more here. Opening face-off won by the Sailors, and they will possess, at least to start things off. Here's Mac Moody. Moody's going to try and come in. He shoots, and a big save from Yurkak yet again for the boys donning white. Your Steamboat Sailors are in red, white numbers and trim, and they are in gray shorts. Yurkak looking upfield, decides on the short option to Theo McCarroll, and Theo now goes upfield himself, but that's going to be almost batted away by Frakowiak. He couldn't scoop it up. Now taken by Eagle Valley. Battled for at the midfield line. Now it's going to be Ben Hofer with the ball. Steamboat has it right back, and your Sailors will try to attack again. Apparently here comes Hofer in. He shoots, and it hops just over the the goal frame. Oops. It'll now be taken here by a shot and a goal. Tyler Doyne with the strike. Tyler Doyne opens up scoring here in the second quarter of play. 6-1 lead. Steamboat Sailors on top in a big way. And the offense here for Steamboat has not forgotten what it's been doing over the last few games, and that is scoring a lot. They continue their goals. What's that? Do you need a headset? I think we should throw a headset on you, Gibby. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Multitask. You can be my color guy. Actually, you can just talk because everyone can hear us whispering anyways. Never mind. Here comes Steamboat's Talik Meyer. Ensuing faceoff won by the Sailors again. Past to Stropik in and out of his pocket. Taken down by McCray Dillingham. Over to the far side. Meyer has it. Feeds one up top again to Dillingham. 10:21 left in second quarter action. Don't be deceived by the scoreboard. It is second quarter of action here. Shot from Jackson Lynch nearly takes the head off of Ben Hofer, but Hofer has just enough agility to get out of the way of that. 6-1 lead for your Steamboat Sailors. 5 different goal scorers. Peterson the only one with a pair. And it's going to be worked around the perimeter here by the Sailors. You know you can loosen this, right?
Well, it's all the way loose.
Like you know, no, like this. To go like up and down.
Oh, yeah?
You turn it. Turn this. Oh. Yeah, it's really fancy tripod that you're working with there. Here comes McCray Dillingham. He's got the ball. Nice fake there from Dillingham. He spins away from a defender. Ooh, man, look at that. He breaks ankles. McCray Dillingham now feeds one off to Lynch. Got away from him. And Yurkak able to scoop it up. His pass is low. Gets away from a defender. And whistle blows. Not sure what that was all about. Off the ball foul, perhaps. But it's going to be possession for Eagle Valley nonetheless. 6-1 lead for your Steamboat Sailors. Krakowiak immediately in there trying to pressure. And it will be taken by Zach Booth near side. Booth, just above GLE, fires a pass up top. Gathered in by Farrell, and Farrell now feeds it back to Booth on a give-and-go play. 9:14 left GLE. It's going to be Booth back up top to Farrell. Far side now taken by Keenan Collett. Collett goes low. Oh, and the official got hit. He's buying beer tonight. And it will be gathered in again by Eagle Valley. And it's taken now by Keenan Collett. Collett goes down low with the pass. Worked right back up top again. Here's Blomquist. Blomquist feeds one high and into X. Here's Booth with it. Zach Booth now fires it over to the far side. Back to the near side, GLE, taken there by Bergen Blomquist. Blomquist comes up top, shot on goal. Stopped by Hunter Eswine, the starting netminder for your Steamboat Sailors. Outlet feed from Eswine. Got away from Jonathan Quinn Kaminsky the first initially, but he chases it down. Here comes Kaminsky, 3-on-2 developing for your Sailors. Kaminsky, backdoor, and that one hit right off of the dome bucket for a defender and goes out of play. So it will be Steamboat ball once again. That's a concussion for sure.
For sure.
It's going to be Ben Hofer who will take it back in. And the pass now taken by Talik Meyer. Worked around. Sounds as though we may have some background noise, some white noise, not 100% certain, trying to work on that. Ball scooped up on a loose ball, picked up by Will Eck. He turns and fires a pass to Kieran Hahn. Sounds as though we are dealing with static. I will try to minimize that. I don't know how exactly, but we'll do our best. Going to be Ben Hofer who takes this for your Sailors. Gets help after a ground ball. Picked up by Kieran Hahn. And 7.5 minutes remain here in the second quarter of play. 6-1 lead for Steamboat. Pass from Will Eck. One hops into the pocket of Hofer. Hofer and X going to try and come out on the far side. He gives a feed off. Finds Talik Meyer. Jumps around to defender Meyer and shoots. Hops over the stick. May have caromed off of Yurkak. Stays out regardless. And it'll be chased down by Steamboat. Kieran Hahn takes this in from the near side of the box. Hahn fakes a pass up to Doyne, keeps it himself. Now he does feed it off to Doyne, and the 6'4" frame of Tyler Doyne gathers in what would have been a high pass for anyone who was not as tall as he is. Now Will Eck feeds it down to GLE far side, finds Talik Meyer. Errant play there, and it's kept alive by Frank Becker. Nice job. Sounds as though at Gardner Field it's a tough night. 2-0 the score. Battle Mountain on top of your Steamboat Sailors girls soccer team. Here from Hot Stuff Stadium, your Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team up 6-1 right now with 6.5 minutes left in the first half of play. I don't know what that is. Is that a butterfly? Like
It's a W.
Taking dubs. Oh. Yeah, I can't read. Talik Meyer has this now. He's going to work from X for your Steamboat Sailors. in no particular rush. Here comes Meyer now. Tries to come out on the near side, spins, gets away from a defender, passes one to Hahn, gathers it, comes into the slot, shoots, big save from Yurkak. Rebound is going to be taken by an Eagle Valley defender. Yurkak actually gathers it in after having some help from his defenseman, and a shot, wow, a clearing attempt, hit off of Talik Meyer, and then I don't know how that stayed out. The pass was from Yurkak, and then he just rips one up the near sideline after getting pressured by Hofer. But what a play. So Yurkak jumped out of the crease on the near side, tried to pass one across the crease, and it hits off of Talik Meyer, who was forechecking. I don't know if that's the correct terminology on that for lacrosse.
No, I don't.
Is there really a term that you guys would use on that, though? He was applying pressure, and he got a stick on it. It almost went in. It hit the post and stays out somehow. And through it all, Steamboat possesses again as Yurkak was forced to just fire one away, trying to find a man on the near side. And it was chased down by the Sailors. They'll have possession once again. Here's Kieran Hahn. Doesn't step into a shooting lane. Gives it off to Tyler Doyne. Doyne hops around one man, rips one on goal. Another save from Yurkak. He's having a heck of a night. It is 6-1. Your Sailors have done an excellent job, but Yurkak's really played strong for the score. Always feel bad for goalies in any sport when you have a goal differential that's 6-1 or, something that seems so large, but they've played well. Pass out front, shot, and Dillingham's denied as well. Kick save and a beauty with the left leg by Yurkak. Man forced to this near sideline, and out of play he goes for Eagle Valley possession. Steamboat again. It has been all Sailors. If you are tuned in online, want to thank the exclusive streaming sponsor, The Corner Slice. You can go have 2 slices of pizza for $5. Behind the back shot from Davis Peterson, not going to go. Chased down again by Steamboat, however. But it has really been all Steamboat in this one. The one chance that Eagle Valley really had at an offensive possession, they were able to score. But it's been so infrequent. The breakouts for the Devils have not been clean, but they are very young. I don't want to berate the team. You can tell they have the skill set. It's just a matter of putting it all together, and it will come together for them in the coming years. But right now, the Sailors are just dominating. 6-1 to score. Your Sailors on top. 4:25 left. And Dillingham will have a chance at possession. Another errant pass went out of bounds. And in the process of me talking a lot, which is kind of my job, Yurkak made another save.
Yet another one.
Yet another. Stop. It's tough, It's tough to be play-by-play and color guy. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Worked into Ben Hofer. He's working out of X. Looks upfield. Finds Peterson. Rips a shot. Another save from Yurkak. Loose ball, battled for. Eagle Valley had a chance at it, couldn't scoop it up. Steamboat does. McCray Dillingham over to take that one in for the Steamboat Sailors. And here come the boys in red. Pass gathered in by Peterson. Rips a shot home and a hat-trick goal. Davis Peterson gets his third of the game and will tie his shoe. 7-1 lead now. Your Steamboat Sailors on top. 12. Mercy Rule 12.
Yeah, I think that's what it is for Mercy. But they have a 4-goal lead, so keep it in, or get it in and keep it in is in effect. So the Steamboat has to get it in the zone and keep it in. If it goes over,
like over and back
against the possession.
Okay, so I'm learning a bunch of stuff. Gibby's helping me out. Steamboat has over a 4-goal lead. So get it in, keep it in effect here from Hot Stuff Stadium, which is over and back essentially. So if they gain the box and then the ball comes back across the midfield line, it will be a change of possession, and Eagle Valley will have a chance at it. Steamboat wins another face-off. Kieran Hahn, the man to do so, gains the box for the Sailors and keeps this one away from Eagle Valley. Gets a pass out to Will Eck. 3.5 minutes remaining here. 7-1 lead, first half of play. Your Sailors are on top. Here on SteamboatRadio.com, they're donning their away red uniforms, white numbers, gray shorts. We'll see if Gibby can get me a pair of those shorts. Just saying. Worked around. Oh, extra large. Extra large. Let's It's going to be taken in from the near side of the box. Peterson comes out front, stumbles, loses the ball, swings at it. A loose ball on the turf, scooped up by Steamboat, and Kieran Hahn slithers away from a couple different defenders with possession. And he will feed one off to Will Eck, far side, top of the box. Eck now. Defended by Fritzler. Tries to spin away from him. Gets out front. Rips a shot just wide. Fritzler with some good D. He may have actually stick-checked Will Eck on that, and it forced the ball to come out prematurely.
Yes.
Now it'll be Peterson taking it from the near side as he chased it down. It was a shot that went wide, so the Sailors, having chased it down, earned a maintained possession. Here and there is static still. I apologize. I've done what I can. I don't know if it's probably just the moon. It's the moon's fault. Yep. Here comes Kieran Hahn. He spins off a defender. Pass back door in and out of the pocket of Peterson, who's in front. Comes free, though, and Steamboat with it again. On the far side, I don't know if it's that, because it would be a headset issue. So, yeah, I don't know if it'd be those wires necessarily that were causing the noise. Ball comes free, scooped up by Will Eck. Just under 2 minutes to go and a half. Davis Peterson now backpedals, and Peterson will work the perimeter here. He's got the ball, steps up, cuts away from one man, passes near side. Eck rips a shot, almost hit the official there. That wouldn't have felt very good.
He'd have to buy more beer.
He'd be buying a lot more beer. Or maybe that would just even the scales. I don't know if it was this front guy who got it first time.
It might have been the first guy.
Yeah. Pass comes out. Here's Stropek. He gets taken down in the process of trying to shoot. Kieran Hahn scoops up that loose ball and will take it down the far side of the box now. Hahn, again, very elusive here. Passes one into X, taken there by Hofer. Hofer, GLE near side, tries to come out front with it. Hofer alone, he shoots, he scores. Ben Hofer, with a good individual effort, getting free, gets his first goal of the day. And it's 8-1. Your Steamboat Sailors are on top. Steamboat, through 8 goals, has
this game's
6 different goal scorers.
Worse, but I'd say that the Steamboat's playing fairly strong right now, and hopefully they keep the pressure on.
You heard it first right here on SteamboatRadio.com. That's Gibby bringing you the color analyst. Here, just don't cuss. Off of the face-off, ball is picked up by LaPointe. That's his first taste of action on the afternoon. Dave LaPointe fires it down low, finds Moody, and Mac Moody comes out, rips a shot, stopped by Yurikak. Rebound scooped up by Talik Meyer. Meyer has us on the far side. Tries to come in, spinning away from a defender. Pleased to have joining me on the broadcast, Gibby Kenny. What up?
What up?
You gotta make sure that is kind of by your face.
All right.
Skabam.
There we go.
Hey. Color analyst Gibby Kenny. What's going on, buddy? 7-1 the score. 8-1 the score. I can't do math. Shot by Peterson goes upstairs. Davis Peterson with his 4th goal of the game. You know what I'm curious about in this, Gibby? It's 9-1 now. Mm-hmm. What does Steamboat do? I mean, do they just kind of force it out to 12, then ease off a little bit and run time down here? We've got 32.1 seconds left and a 9-1 lead.
I'd say once it gets further into later in the game, they'd probably start doing more complex plays that we practice in training and try and do them in game situations because we don't have much to lose.
Fair. Thank you. Face-off man's McCrae Dillingham. How would you judge the face-offs for Steamboat throughout the year?
I say we have several guys that are very strong on varsity with face-offs. Kieran Hahn, McCrae, and their percentages are very high this year, which is very good.
This shot is going to go just wide.
And high.
And a little bit high. Just a little bit, though.
Just about.
Chased down by Steamboat. Ben Hofer will have it. He's got 1 goal. Steamboat's doing a real good job. Peterson has 4, but apart from that, everyone else only with one tally, and we are up to 9-1. So that means that there are still 6 different goal scorers. A shot this time from Lynch, stopped by Yurkak. You laughed at me. We come to the end of the first half, and we'll talk about it on the other side, but you kind of laughed a little bit about my reference to feeling bad for Yurkak, because he has made some really big saves.
Yeah, I'd say that he's doing a very good job with the pressure that Steamboat is putting on him. But
we scored 9 times. Yeah. Up 9-1, headed to halftime. Your Steamboat Sailors got 4 more added on in that second quarter of play. We'll be back after we're done drinking water and such. Different ball game when you're doing it online, man.
Yeah. I know Jay has this one kind of you stack all the offense in line in front of the goal.
Hold on. Let me focus. So what do they do?
So in front of the goal, they stack all the offense. So there's 6 players in a line. And then they kind of pass the ball to each other. So it's in the middle or 2 guys back.
So are you parallel with GLE, or are you in front of
the goal?
Okay.
Then whatever they say, and then they all break out into a V, and it's this weird trick.
Think you'll try it?
Probably not, because that's kind of just rubbing it in the face. But
I threw it on the ground.
You just become the hype man of university. You go out there.
Just go off.
Deliver the pregame hype up speech.
Unplug the microphone, please. So they can't hear us. My sister, dude, mute your mic during breaks. Anyways, it's absolute.
You're thinking there's a chance we're going to get a ground? You can't pick up a ball if the stick's not down there.
Do you like doing hockey games?
I would ground. I would bench whenever it was nice.
I'd say it's hockey's my number 1 for sure, but lacrosse probably. That's definitely something. Then it'd be soccer.
Plus, I mean, the psychotic part of when you have to do football games, it's just ridiculously high losing scores.
So I did a half once. Brian had run and do something. So it's 44-0.
We lost our home gunman game 64 to 3.
My year, dude, my senior year was when we went to the championship.
Yeah?
Lost to Valor. It was their last time in 4A before they moved up to 5A. It was pretty close. We had Austin in the year.
Are you going to be there on Saturday?
Yeah.
The team that we're playing is pretty good.
Mountain Dew, they're always good.
I rotated the broadcaster, so.
What?
I rotated it. It's facing this way.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's the one. Because it's these are really problematic.
unplug the other one too.
See, I thought that this thing right here was the up and down.
No, that's the pan.
I've never seen one where you rotate that. See, because all the ones I have have like a 2 dials. Like mine has like a two dials.
So that was $20.
The one I have.
It's Good. I mean, it's $20. I think it's pretty good for $20.
I had like a cheap one for like 25 that I bought. I had that one for a little while, and then I bought like a full carbon one.
Yeah. Our other one's really nice, but Carb has it.
The one at the high school. The one at the high school.
Well, it's like, I mean, it's not ours. All this is high school stuff, but like, yeah, the one that the soccer team's using today.
Yeah. Yeah, the other day when I came up after it was the day after the soccer game, and there was still an SD card in there.
Really?
Yeah. And so I figured it was from soccer. I gave it to Brian.
Who knows? Welcome in, Hestia. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. 9-1, the lead for your Steamboat Sailors boys lacrosse team right now. I'm Vlad and Chase, joined by Gibby Kenny. 12 minutes up on the clock. Third quarter about to commence, and it looks as though Yurkak's still in there for the hometown Eagle Valley Devils. Zach Miller coming in for at least... I think that I saw Griffin wasn't dressed, so he'll probably get the whole second half of play here. Yeah,
Griffin played in the JV game before this, so...
He's a little tired?
Yeah. You can't push Griffin too hard.
A little turd. Turd. Don't want to, man. He's a little too much bro-bra for that, right?
Yep.
So off the face-off. We're underway with quarter number 3. Your Steamboat Sailors headed left to right on Facebook, as well as on YouTube. You can also get the link to that on steamboatradio.com. And it's brought to you exclusively online by the Corner Slice, where after this game you can go get 2 slices of pizza for $5. Can't complain about that. Pizza sounds good. Always good. 9-1 score, Gibby. What'd you see in the first half of play?
Both teams are playing pretty strong. I'd say that Steamboat definitely is dominating the game, but I say that Eagle Valley is holding their own.
Want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. And Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Thought there were 7 guys on the field there for a second, but it was just a guy that was helping put some more extra lacrosse balls out there on the end line. So here now it is taken by Corbin Wilson, lone goal scorer for this team donned in their white uniforms, the Eagle Valley Devils. Pass comes out front. Shot is not going to go on frame, and we've got our first infraction of the game, though they're going to call it just a loose ball foul. Interesting. And so it will be possession for Eagle Valley. That guy just got blasted. I think it was Frank Becker who took him down in front of the crease there, the crease defender.
Hey, Frank's a big man.
He's not small.
No, definitely not.
Worked around the perimeter once more, taking it as Keenan Collett. Gives a pass up top to Blomquist, back to Collett. Down low near side now to the stick of Corbin Wilson, and he goes into X with a pass. Joseph Hall had it for a moment. Players cycling through. Ball still in X here for Eagle Valley, and this is already the most possessive time sequentially that they've had this whole game. Get a little help from that loose ball foul that gave him the ball back. Scooped up again after it was onto the turf. The pass is for Eagle Valley, and I don't know, there's still some gusting wind you can see, but maybe that's what's knocking it down, but they don't seem to be as crisp as you'd hope.
Yeah, I'd say that the wind definitely affects the slower passes, but the hard, crisp pass that the guys at the varsity level should be making, the wind shouldn't affect them too much.
That is a pretty dense lacrosse ball.
Yep.
I don't know why anyone would ever play goalie in this game.
Yeah, it's pretty similar to a hockey puck.
Yeah, but you have all the pads in the world when you're a hockey goalie.
These guys they don't even wear elbow pads, just helmet and chest pad,
and have fun. Looks as though we've got our first infraction of the game. Flag flies, and it is against Steamboat. We'll see who heads to the box here. Not 100% certain. I'm sorry about that. That was a little embarrassing. Graham McNamara is going to take this penalty, so he will take a knee and go have some time to discuss how he sees his future going with all the lacrosse moms over there. 9:39 left, and it is a 9-1 lead. Your Steamboat Sailors on top. They are left to right on your screen.
It's worked around the perimeter. Steamboat on in their away red jerseys, white numbers, gray shorts. Taken and fired through X. Passed up top now, and it'll be gathered in by a stretching Blomqvist. I want to thank a few of our sponsors while we have a second, including but not limited to UC Health Amphi Valley Medical Center. When you're feeling short-handed or man down, you can always reach out to them.
That was a good lacrosse reference.
You like that?
Yeah, it was.
Worked at the midfield line, and big booming hit there. Loose ball foul. Called as Bridger Boyd gets whistled down.
Eagle will take the ball.
It's going to be worked in by Keenan Collett. Collett's going to pass it on down to Blomqvist. Feeds it along further to the goal scorer, Corbin Wilson. Wilson's shot was a pretty good one earlier in that first quarter of play.
Yeah, it was one of the first shots that Hunter had on him, so I feel like he's kind of still getting warmed up in the game.
Yeah, still trying to find that game tempo.
Yeah.
And he didn't face a lot. Now here's a pass that's intercepted. Zach Miller reaches out in the crease and knocks it down after having some help from Krakowiak and Becker. There's a nice pass upfield, and here is Steamboat. They're attacking. It's going to be Lynch. Loses the ball, scoops it back up, lost it again on a stick check, and we are to full strength here from Hot Stuff Stadium. Still battled for and on the ground. Scrum ensues, eventually picked up by Eagle Valley, and they will just pass one back to Yerkak, and Yerkak feeds one up the field, but again, that's not going to go. And they say that was just onside. What hustle from LaPointe. Here comes Talik Meyer. Back post, shot and a goal. McCrae Dillingham with a nice looking play there. It all kind of started, though, as Becker, I believe, is the one who trotted upfield. No, sorry, that is
Sam for Kobe.
That is Sam, yep.
Yeah, that was a good play that displayed the ball movement that Steamboat's capable of when they put their minds to it.
Are you trying to say that they don't put their minds to it often?
Occasionally. Sometimes they get a little hung up.
I get that. So do I. 10-1 lead now for your Steamboat Sailors. That puts them just 3 goals away if they're unanswered from that run time. 7:47 left in the third quarter of play. Face-off man looks to be Dillingham. He just scored his first goal of the contest. Off the draw, it's won by Eagle Valley. Gotta love the supporters still here for the Devils, cheering on their squad. Steamboat had a pretty quiet showing in terms of folks who've made their way down. Usually we're used to seeing more parents in the stands. No input on that, Gibby?
I don't know, I just say today's a little colder than some people would like to travel to come watch the lacrosse game.
Oh boy, here goes the pen. All right, you got it. Ready? Play-by-play audition. Go. Oh boy. Good job.
Thanks.
Taken by Eagle Valley here. They're going to try and spin away from some heavy pressure put on by Colombo and McCrae Dillingham both. Loose ball, scooped up in X by the boys in white once again. Devils trying to attack. They'll feed it back through X to the near side, taken there by Joseph Hall. And Hall will just spin back, firing a quick little feed off to Wilson. Comes this way. Hall sets a pick, and it's passed up top now. Looks like that's a pretty tall man as well, Blomqvist. He really, in the first matchup, had some of the best chances for Eagle Valley, if memory serves. Blomqvist tries to open up a shooting lane. Now finds backdoor man. Great looking play there. Nice pass, but Holden Stavney just could not quite wrangle it in and out of his pocket. Blomqvist has it once more. Tries to come out front, loses it, and it looks as though Steamboat has a chance. Fast break. Here's Peterson, whips a shot. May have caromed off of a defender or perhaps Yerkak, but regardless stays out. And there you go. That sounds fun. An inch of snow in 10 minutes in Steamboat Springs.
Oh, yeah. It hasn't started. I thought it was going to start raining here, but the sun's going to go down here in a little bit, and it's looking like it's pretty good. Oh, yeah, look at that.
That's what we're going to be driving back into there, bud. 5:44 left, a 10-1 lead. Your Steamboat Sailors are on top. Thankfully, I still have my snow tires on. Skabam for the win.
Yeah, I think you're not really smart if you take your snow tires off in March or April.
You're talking about being smart, and then you got the month wrong. I mean, that's all I'm saying, you know?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. No, you're 100% correct.
Especially living in Steamboat.
That's the big key. Blomqvist has it. I mean, looking around here, you could probably get away with it if you don't travel much for work. I do.
Really?
Just a little bit, yeah. Worked around by Eagle Valley. They have possession. Trying to find some offense. Your Sailors are on top of that hometown Devils squad by 9. And 10-1 is the score, in case you're wondering. Worked around once more. Man got hit. Luke Jeffers, worse for wear.
It looked like Sam for Koviak heading up the field.
Gives a pass to Tolek Meyer. Prokoviak now turns back to his defensive position and gets across. Steamboat will check in. It looks like Kieran Hahn comes out for him. Shot and a goal. I didn't even see that one. Sorry, I was looking at Kieran Hahn coming off. Was it Tolek Meyer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Tolek. I kind of got lost where the ball was for a second.
Everyone did.
Heading ball plays.
It's really hard to, watch stuff. I'm getting old.
Yeah, I mean, hockey's easy because it's black on white.
Yeah, exactly. 4:25 left here. 11-1 the score. Your Sailors are on top. 2 goals away unanswered from a run time for the duration. Kieran Hahn's going to take this ensuing face-off. Good defense, great offense from Steamboat. It's been a pretty dominant game, I'd say, from your Steamboat Sailors. Yeah,
but I'd say in this the beginning of the second half here, I'd say Eagle Valley's kind of starting to come back, whether that's Steamboat playing a little softer or Eagle Valley pulling it together.
I'd like to think a little bit of both. Here comes Kieran Hahn. He's knocked down, big hit. And Hahn tries to pass one off with just one hand, and Mac Moody scoops it up for the Sailors. Worked around the perimeter. Hahn has it once again. Far side, top of the box. Tries to duck a shoulder and get free. Now feeds one off to Tolek Meyer. Meyer below GLE with a pass to Davis Peterson. You guys are ranked in the top 10 now, correct?
I believe that is correct. Top 10 in the state.
Shot by Peterson, just off the mark. And it will be chased down by Will Eck. 3:40 left. Your Steamboat Sailors right now up in a big way, looking to add to that lead. I know a few coaching staffs, and I'm not sure what Coach Lattimore tends to do, but they'll kind of want to maybe get up to that runtime slot and then kind of hover right around there and start working more on the passing plays.
Yeah, I'd say that some coaches may want to do that, but I'd say Jay is also comfortable with stop time.
I was trying to put some good vibes out into the world there, just so we can get home a little earlier.
Yeah,
shot and a goal. Kieran Hahn with a beautiful strike. Unbelievable.
We got to get out of here a little bit earlier so we can get home and catch the game.
That's what I'm saying, right? First day.
First playoff game. Let's go Avs.
It's pretty exciting. Trying to decide if I can make that Monday game or not,
Yeah, I can't believe you're in here.
Yep, me neither.
I'm surprised you're not in Denver.
I know, but they're not in Denver. They're in...
Oh, right.
Oh, hey! We've got some listeners. Shout out to Kathy and Danny, listening from, quote-unquote, a warm house. So that sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, I'd say that the box we're in is fairly nice.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty toasty. The fans who have made their way here are definitely bundling up. Steamboat's faithful few are in blankets and gloves, and I mean, I'm pretty much in shorts and flip-flops almost. I'm so excited for that weather. Tail end of spring season. That means that it's flip-flop time again for a lot. All right, we got to start. I'm sorry. I've been caught off track here. Sailors are up 12-1 right now, and here they come on a fast break. Mac Moody with this. Works into the slot area, shoots one over the goal, almost just took out that camera person. And that would have been a surprise and a painful one at that. 2.5 minutes left. 12-1 lead, Steamboat. They're going to have this as Talik Meyer was able to chase it down. Restart whistle comes. Sailors will come into the box here. Meyer plants a foot, spins back again, reversing course, giving a pass out front, and it gets away from LaPointe all the way across that midfield line. Scooped up by Colombo, and it was going to be an over back. So that's what you're talking, right?
So that's the get it in and keep it in.
Yeah. So it's only after 4-goal lead.
Once the opposing team has a 4-goal advantage.
That's good to know. I was always curious about that one. Get it in, keep it in. Well, they didn't. And Eagle Valley has a chance of possession offensively with 2:09 left here in this third quarter of play. Do want to thank a few of our sponsors. Steamboat Dental Center, Mountain View Car Wash, and Russell's Auto Salon, all proud supporters of Sailors Athletics. Today on SteamboatRadio.com. The exclusive streaming sponsor is the Corner Slice. Go see them after the game. You can get 2 slices for $5. Worked around the perimeter into X once again. Joseph Hall has it there. Passes near side to Corbin Wilson. Wilson progressing it along as well. A lot of teams seem to kind of work that pentagonal shape and just play the perimeter with one man that's kind of the cut guy.
Yeah, I'd say most teams, so in the set that you see right now with 2 men up on top and 3 men strung across the back and then the one guy back at X is called a 3-2-1 or a 2-3-1.
I was going to say, why wouldn't it be a 2-3-1?
Yeah, 2-3-1, my bad.
Yes.
And then some other, you can also run what's called an open set where it's essentially just a circle around the outside.
That's what Thompson Valley did.
Yeah.
They did it really well.
And then that defense, you can either play man defense on that or some teams play zone defense, which is very different from what we play.
So we're predominantly a man defense team?
Yes.
LaPointe now is going to shovel it back to Zach Miller. The 2-3-1 offense comes up with another empty possession for Eagle Valley. Here comes Steamboat, 42 seconds on the clock. This is what I need. Skibby, I appreciate your help because now I'm learning all these new linguistics that I can utilize down the road. Steamboat running their own version of a 1-4-1, I would say, for a moment there. Worked up top, and LaPointe has it. Now I'm just making stuff up.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Here comes LaPointe. He tries to duck that left shoulder. Couldn't get around the defender. Now passes one off to Lynch. Lynch is going to just slow things down somewhat. Passes to GLE. Pass out from Moody. Connects. Here's Peterson. He's coming in front. Shoots and scores. Peterson's got 5 on the day.
The underhand through the goalie's legs.
Low to low.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that one's called.
Yeah.
Right? 5 seconds left here, 13-1 lead, and we should see run time, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the clock is stopped, so I don't.
Perhaps just because the officials haven't gone over there to inform them. Yeah, I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I think that could be the case, or I'm not sure if they are going to run time.
Face-off man's going to be LaPointe. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Danny. Hope you're well. Hope you're warm.
Good to know
we sure are.
Listening.
That's right. Chris was listening, too. He was saying you're doing a fantastic job.
Thanks, Chris.
5.8 on the clock, so this face-off's just about going to be for the percentages in the circle. Draws push forward, scooped up by LaPointe. He's going to try and make a run of it. He's into the box. LaPointe passes one. Shot! Oh, my. That almost just made me eat my words. Talik Meyer on the doorstep. Slammed shut just as the Sailors found the horn as well by Yurkak. And we head to the end of 3 quarters of play. 36 minutes in the books. We'll be back. 13-1 lead. Your Steamboat Sailors on top. This is SteamboatRadio.com. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Looks as though Mendonca's getting his first taste of LSM here this evening. LaPointe's going to be the face-off man. Far side, it's Maltby. So, for what it's worth, the Sailors are showing a new lineup here. They have some guys who haven't had a lot of time so far.
Mendonca was injured for the past few weeks, so I assume he's feeling a little bit better, but he probably just didn't want to re-injure his shoulder. So
he's kind of just getting, slowly
back into it,
Back into it. Apparently, it is absolutely dumping in Steamboat. For what it's worth, Monica was absolutely correct. She said, very well could mean that game would get canceled.
That right there,
postponed.
Sean Yonka.
Yonka. Woo-hoo. Sean boy. Got some moves. There's a lot of hockey players that play lacrosse. I never did. I wish I had. Here is Talik Meyer. Steamboat has it. They're in their red away uniforms, right to left on SteamboatRadio.com. Kempers with a shot. Yurkak fearlessly kicking out that left foot and stopping it. And every time I see a save like that, I grimace because I just think it would hurt a lot. 11:05 left, 13-1 lead. Your Steamboat Sailors on top. They added 4 more goals in that third quarter of play.
Yeah, and Kempers just keeps getting denied.
Yeah.
He's not up on the board yet.
It's embarrassing. Here's a shot from Kempers again. Off of the post! It's not really embarrassing. I'm just kidding. Here's LaPointe now. He rips one wide. Hockey boys having goes of him, but man, it's like my golf game.
Yeah.
Just wide all the time.
Yeah, we got a few golf players on the team as well.
Do you?
Yeah, Frank Becker.
All right.
Tommy Henninger on JV. Made varsity as a freshman.
Wow. And there's Curtis Maltby, another hockey player who forgets how to shoot a lacrosse ball. And here it is. Back the way comes Eagle Valley. Maltby tried to hustle back. Eagle Valley tripped up, and it looks as though that's going to draw a flag. Foul. Sailors will head to the box. That official's like, I'm not going to throw this, but it's a flag. Here it is.
The best is when there's several penalties, and they throw their first flag, and then they throw their second flag, and then they throw the hat.
Yep. That happened a couple games ago.
Yeah. Those are the games where it's like really neck and neck and things.
I think it happened against Summit.
Yeah.
But what's so funny too is just how penalties work in lacrosse. 30-second, 1 minute, 2 minute, sometimes 3 minute, unreleasable, releasables, and then in that game where we were talking about, I think it was against Summit, if memory serves, but then when you score, all 3 can release.
Yeah.
If they're releasables. I mean, it's crazy. Anywho, back to action.
You don't have to deal with 2-3-1 or 2 and 10s.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of, it's crazy. Half a minute penalties are just kind of baffling to me, but again, that's just me. Eagle Valley's going to scoop it up. They're working that 2-3-1 offense right now. And a 2-3 zone D, and now we're at full strength. So 30-second infraction there for tripping. Steamboat comes right back out. We're the even numbers on the field. 9:19 left, fourth quarter of play. 13-1 the score. Eagle Valley down to your Steamboat Sailors. Steamboat is right to left here on SteamboatRadio.com. Our next broadcast is going to be, it's Thursday, that means Saturday. We've got an open Friday night. Holy moly, low to high shot, blocked down by Miller. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, Gibby. I've got a Friday night to myself. But I think the games have moved up to 2 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday.
Yeah, we got Cheyenne Mountain on Saturday. They're
that's going to be a great game.
Team. Yeah.
Shot and a goal. We were busy talking. Ben Hofer notches his second on the evening here for Steamboat. That, of course, is if I'm right with my math. I only can count to 4, really. Keep time with music. Anyways, 8:22 to go. Run time. There you have it. All right, teach me more. Tell me more about this game that I should have played.
I don't know. We're taking a face-off right
Would I call that a winger? Would I call Jackson a winger?
Yeah, those are the 2 wings.
Those are the wings,
then,
okay.
The guy with the, LSM.
Yep, yeah. That much I got. I need to learn all this stuff. Looks as though there's a timeout to shovel the pitch for the Battle Mountain game right now. Steamboat's up 14-1. We will keep you updated on it, but it's pretty much lacrosse 101 for Vladen today because I have Gibby and I'm going to utilize that when I can. I'm headed over to call the MCLA National Championships here in just a couple weeks, so trying to pick up as much verbiage as I can.
Yeah.
Yep. Good talk, Vlad. That's fun. Here comes Jackson Lynch, GLE, coming out on the near side of the goal. Passes one up top, finds the stick of Talik Meyer. Meyer now, he's going to reverse course, back up towards the top of the box, looking for options, and has a lane, doesn't shoot. Meyer now backtracks again. He's in the middle of the field. Passes one down low to Hofer. Hofer on the verge of a hat trick. You know he's going to want one. Passes it off in a selfless play. Gets it to Dillingham, and Dillingham tucks it home for his second goal of the game as well.
Dilly.
15-1. You think that just ruined his life when that came out?
No.
Oh, man. Dilly. To the pit of misery. 15-1 score. Your Steamboat Sailors on top now. What I heard was the coaching staff wanted a few of these games to kind of fire up the offense. We only got 4 goals against Battle Mountain. Granted, it was a tighter game, but there was a lot of missed chances as well down in Edwards. But the coaching staff, from what I heard in the locker room, was saying, hey, let's get out there, let's get a few goals, let's get that humming. Can you confirm or deny these rumors?
I'd say that during that Battle Mountain game, it was definitely one of those games where we weren't really on top of our A game, so we had to work a little harder to get in the zone, and it took till probably the second half. I feel like if we would have came out of the gate running, we probably would have had a better chance of getting a lead earlier in the game. Taking the dub.
Loose ball off the ensuing face-off. Eventually, it's going to be scooped up by Peterson for a second. He loses it again. No one can control this one. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that long of a loose ball.
You'd be surprised.
Yes, I likely would. 15-1 the score here, ticking down. 5:20 left in the game now. Your Sailors on top. I want to thank the Allison Agency with Allstate, proud to ensure victory for the Sailors and serve the Yampa Valley for all your insurance needs. Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you have friends coming to town, give them a call at 879-8000. Ask for the Locals Connection discount. As well as Chris Puckett, the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Here is Curtis Maltby. Couldn't get his name onto the goal card. And the unofficial stats brought to you by yours truly, Vlad. Only goals, though, not assists. Sorry, not that in-depth. Worked here by Ben Hofer. Out front, Hofer gets it to Kempers. Rips a shot from a tight angle. Stopped by Yerkak. Do you know why he made that save? Because the shooter was Matt Kempers. Worked down low below GLE again. Towards X. Can't buy a goal right now, I'll tell you that much. He's tried. I saw him slide Yerkak a few bucks. Shot by Hofer. Hat-trick goal. Ben Hofer with a nice-looking play. I think that was Davis Peterson who got it out front to him. But a good-looking play, and Ben Hofer has his hat-trick and a 16-1 lead for your Sailors.
And at this point, Kemper's just starting to get frustrated.
Well, you start to grip the stick a little tighter when you keep missing and nothing seems to go in, and then all of a sudden you know you want to play loose when you're playing lacrosse.
Mm-hmm. I think he's hit the pipe 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Several saves.
Ping. That doesn't really make a ping in lacrosse. It's more like a donk.
Yeah.
3:45 to go now here from Hot Stuff Stadium. This ball's going to be up into the stratosphere. Returns to earth. Scooped up by Kieran Hahn. He's stick-checked. Loose again. Scooped up once more by number 33. And Kieran Hahn is up the field. Hahn now looking and finding Talik Meyer, who's in the box. And the Sailors, once again, go to work offensively here in the waning moments of fourth quarter action. Closer to the end than the beginning. Talik Meyer going to run up towards that top of the box, and he's just, what would you call that one?
It's called walking the dog.
Walking the dog? I knew there was a name for it. I know how to do that. I used to know how to do that with a yo-yo. Shot by Stropek. he went more down to the turf than towards the goal, and so it just hopped up and was easily taken in by Yerkak. And now it'll be taken up the field by Eagle Valley. A good breakout here. Probably the best one of the game here for the Devils. Here's Wilder Robinson passing one to the far side. Got away, though, from Corbin Wilson, who's the lone goal scorer here for Eagle Valley.
Earlier in the game, I'd say that they were struggling to clear the ball, but they seem to be getting better at that.
Yeah, they definitely built a little bit. I think they were just a little slow in their passes, like you were saying. They kind of were hesitant to go stick to stick with some crisp passes, and that turned into a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, and another thing that you only have 20 seconds to get the ball to the midline.
Okay.
And then you have another 20 seconds to get the ball into the box.
All right. I was always wondering what the timing on that is. Not that I can really count that high, but, we know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the officials just kind of guess sometimes.
Yeah. Here is
Sean Yonka. Cruising down.
The Yonks with some speed. LSM making move. Passes one off. Hofer takes it, turns, fires, and scores. Ben Hofer with a 4-goal game to number 10's name, and he is having himself an evening. All 4 of his goals coming second quarter and on.
And I'd say Ben's really advanced a lot this year.
He's grown quite a bit. Is he a senior?
No, he's a junior.
He's just a junior. All right, we'll have hopes. All right, who has the best nickname on the team? PG. Minute and 22 seconds left and ticking down. 17-1 lead for Steamboat.
I don't know. I'd say Dilly Dilly's a pretty good one.
Dilly Dilly's a good one. But it's kind of stolen.
Yeah.
What's the best original nickname?
I don't know. A lot of them just go by their last name.
What about Kemp's? Is it just Kemp's?
Just Kemp's.
What's Peterson's? Pete's?
Flav.
Flav?
Yeah.
LaPointe walks the dog, feeds it down low. Pass back door. Tolick-Meyer scores. Steamboat with a really good-looking
right on the
play
doorstep.
right off the face-off. Flav. What's your nickname?
Just, I don't know, Gibby. Gibbs. However way you can kind of...
Hey, you. Face off. Come on, Gibbs. 30 seconds left in this one. 18-1 score. Your Steamboat Sailors on top, headed to what will be, let me look here, 8-3 overall record, 6-1 in league play. That one loss, of course, in triple overtime, to Battle Mountain. Off the draw, LaPointe tried to scoop it up. He can. Now he tries to walk the dog. He can't because he doesn't have a dog. Comes free near side. Maybe he can walk Zeppelin, his neighbor's dog. And here comes LaPointe now. He does scoop up the loose ball, but that shot wouldn't have counted. Horn sounds. Game's over. 18-1. Your final here from Hot Stuff Stadium. Good game for the Steamboat Sailors. They added on 5 more goals in the fourth quarter of play and have come out on top in this one. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure calling the game with you, Gibby. Appreciate it. I thank you for teaching me a whole bunch of new terminology. That stuff will come in handy down the line.
No problem.
Now, give me the favorite one. Come on, you got to have something on the team.
The favorite nickname? I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. Let's see. I feel like...
We'll just call you 50-50 and say that's the best one. How about that?
All right, that's fine.
What were you going to say? Who is it?
I don't know. I was just...
You're going to say someone. You're like, I feel like
there's somebody that I'm forgetting that has a really good nickname.
Well, I'm gonna hold you to it. Next time we have you on, you better have the best nickname on the team. All right. For Gibby, Kenny, I'm Vlad and Chase. We will have more lacrosse for you coming up on Saturday. Game time is 2 o'clock, I believe, now against Cheyenne Mountain. And we'll have it for you right here online at steamboatradio.com. And we'll actually be on the radio as well. Back to it on KTYV 98.9, Sports on FM, and online at steamboatradio.com.